When Frederick had a cold expression, he gave off a strong sense of oppression. I got into his car with Hallie, my heart racing. My hand unconsciously clenched the hem of my clothes, wrinkling them. The hair on his forehead was still dripping water, and he handed me a towel. Frederick said, "Don't let the child catch a cold." I was still stunned, but Hallie had already taken the towel and said crisply, "Thank you." Frederick's expression softened a lot. His gaze fell on my dazed face, and he frowned again. He asked, "Did you take the day off just to get caught in the rain?" As soon as he spoke, he seemed to realize his tone was a bit stern. He rubbed his aching temples and asked, "Where are you going?" "Central Hospital," Hallie answered quickly. As if defending me, she said, "Mom came to celebrate my birthday today. I've been in the hospital for so long, and it's been ages since I went out to have fun." Frederick was stunned, looking at the fearless little girl in front of him. Her face was slightly thin, with a sickly pallor that made her eyes seem even larger and rounder, and unusually bright. As she blinked at him, an inexplicable and strangely indefinable feeling arose in Frederick's heart. He felt the child look vaguely familiar and, almost as if driven by something uncontrollable, asked, "Where's her dad?" "He passed away a long time ago." I quickly said my first words after getting in the car. Then, as if trying to cover something up, I changed the subject and said, "Thank you, Mr. Thompson. There have been some matters on her side recently, so I've been busy. I won't let this happen again and will complete my work properly." After I finished speaking, Frederick's gaze shifted from Hallie to me. His stern face, with those deep eyes, startled me. I instinctively avoided his gaze. Frederick no longer wanted to say more. He leaned back in his seat, closed his eyes to rest, and simply instructed the driver to Central Hospital. The car quickly arrived at the destination. Frederick got out of the car before me. He pulled out a black umbrella and lightly tapped the handle with his fingers, signaling me to get out. "Thank you, Mr. Thompson. You don't need to see us off. I'll return the umbrella to you tomorrow," I said softly, just wanting to leave quickly. "I only have this umbrella." He stood in front of the car door, his chest broad. His soft voice came from above my head. He meant that if he lent it to me, he would be without an umbrella. I had no choice but to give up, then held Hallie and squeezed under the same umbrella with him. I was very close to him. Frederick could catch a faint scent of laundry detergent lingering at the tip of his nose. For some reason, he found the smell somewhat familiar, and his heart started beating irregularly. He took a deep breath and started talking to distract himself. Frederick said, "You've been at work for less than a month, took a few hours off a couple of times before, and now a whole day off. Today, you're even busier than me." I felt both ashamed and anxious, keeping my head down without saying a word. Walking into the hospital,